Good morning, happy Friday, and welcome back to the NOFO Live podcast, where we go live every Friday to talk about all things North Fork. Today is Friday, June 12th, and the kickoff for our season 6. Yes, we've been kind of doing it for 5 years, so we are kicking off our 6th year of having these conversations every Friday. And we are starting off with the Mattituck Lions Club Strawberry Festival. Which is I think it's the 71st year, which means they've done it for 70 years. Oh my God, I can't imagine doing anything for 70 years, but it is such a fun tradition, and so grateful that they continue to do it. It is a beautiful way to bring the community together, adults, kids, everybody alike, because there's so much to do for everybody. Okay, while our guest and Tracy joins, a weather report. Allegedly, it's summer. Nobody got the memo. It was cool winter, and next thing you know, it's almost 90. It's been hot. No one's complaining. We're loving it. It's just a little early. The water really hasn't started to warm up enough for it to feel like summer, but the outdoors definitely feels like it. So the weekend is here. Hopefully everybody's getting a chance to do all the fun stuff that summer allows. Let's talk about the festival a little bit. It runs from the 17th through the 21st. I believe it's always around the Father's Day weekend. So it starts there, and it starts Wednesday night with what is called Hulling Night, as the locals call it. I mean, there's other activities there too. And it started as a way for the community to help gather. Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm sorry. I'm a little technologically challenged too. Sorry for the delay.
That's all right. You got thrown into the fire at the last minute.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should mention,
Hopefully Dan feels better soon.
yes, we've had Dan, who is the PR manager there. I don't know
Yes,
what
correct.
everybody's role is. Okay. He's joined us for the last 2 years with, all the details. But we're happy to have you on. You have been are you the current president or the past president? Please share with us your role at the Lions Club.
So I've been in the club about 15 years. I believe this is going to be my 16th festival that I
Wow.
participated. I was the president, or the festival chairman, something like 2018, and then the president in 2019. So my responsibilities are right now, I spend the weekend making the strawberry daiquiris. I'll be there from Wednesday to Sunday making those. So,
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
Okay, let's rewind a little bit and let's talk about the Lions Club, because there's so much
Yep.
about the festival that we want to talk about. But let's just give a spotlight to the Lions Club, who they are, what you guys do.
Okay. So the Lions International, of which Mattituck Lions Club is a part, we're one of the world's, or if not the world's largest service organization. We're over 1.4 million members worldwide, and over, I believe it's something like 50,000 clubs in over 200 countries around the world. Our
Wow.
motto is "We serve." So our primary objective is to help out people in need, both locally and globally, through for us through the fundraiser of the Strawberry Festival. And then there's also the Lions Club International Foundation, of which you can get grants. So, for example, how Long Island benefited during Hurricane Sandy, they got, I believe, it was $100,000 grant from LCIF within a matter of hours of the storm hitting. So that's money that gets directed right to Lions clubs, and it's people that are local in each region, so they can get money to the people who need it the quickest. So they can come in and get, whether it's generators, bottled water, food, whatever is needed locally. So Lions do that on a global basis. So, and there's many different things we support. One of the biggest ones is sight. So a lot of our programs are centered around sight. So we give a lot of money to the Guide Dog Foundation, the Lions Eye Bank of Long Island. We collect used glasses that are sent to there's the Lions Eye Recycling Center in Trent, New Jersey, which they take the glasses and they inspect them all. They find ones that are usable, and then they're given to people who go on missions in various parts of the world and give them to the less fortunate, and really are make what seems common to us here, being able to get glasses in a lot of parts of the world. It is literally life changing for people that they can actually go and get jobs that they may not be able to get otherwise. So that's just a small snippet of what Lions does on a global basis. And I definitely encourage people, if you want to learn more, learn how to join, you can visit, I think it's lionsclub.org, but just Google Lions International and you can get an idea of what we do.
And most good morning, Tracy.
Hi.
Most of us hear of the Lions Club really when the Strawberry Festival comes on, but this is something you guys work throughout the year. It's not just a seasonal thing for you guys. You're constantly doing things with other partners and donating to programs.
Yes, that's correct. So we do so we use as I mentioned, the proceeds, all the proceeds from the festival are donated back to worthy causes. So like locally, we give a lot to the robotics team in on the North Fork, which did, I think they might have been national champions this year in the
Yes.
category.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we help support them. So to help offset the cost for them to travel, a lot of the local, there's scholarships we give to CAST, to other food banks, as well as as I mentioned earlier, the Lions Eye Bank, Ronald McDonald House, the Long Island State Veterans Home in Stony Brook. I'm pretty sure we give to the local Legion too in Southold and Greenport. So there's lots of local as well as global organizations we help, but the majority of the money stays here on Long Island, and even further, a lot of money stays right here on the North Fork.
So how
How
long? Sorry, go ahead, Tracy.
how does someone become a lion? What?
Well,
And is
yeah,
that what we become, or is it
Yes.
lioness?
well,
Well,
there's yeah.
yes.
So really, that you talk to, generally how it works is you reach out to members of the local Lions Club. On the North Fork, we have the Mattituck Lions Club. There's a Cutchogue Lions Club and an East End Lions Club. So
Oh,
just in
Okay.
Southold Town,
just learned
there's
something
three
new.
clubs. There Riverhead has one. Shelter Island has one. I think Shelter Island may have the biggest one on Long Island. So
Really?
and they're all throughout. So again, if you go to Lions International, they actually have a list of all the clubs, so you can type in your zip code wherever you live, and you can find a local organization.
This, Tracy, is why we do the show, because every Friday you and I learn things about the
We're like,
North Fork.
huh.
Who knew
Yeah,
there was a Shelter Island Lions Club?
And that
yeah,
it's the
yep.
biggest one on Long Island.
I
Yeah.
believe member wise, they were the biggest from what I'm told. If not, they're in the top two or three, but I think they member wise, they're the biggest.
Now, as for the festival, this is just the Mattituck Lions Club, or is this a collaboration amongst others?
It is run by the Mattituck Lions Club, but we get so many people, both in Lions clubs and other organizations, that help us out. So, for example, on Wednesday, when we do Hulling Night, we get people from all over the North Fork, and I'm actually not even sure how far people come for that to help us hull berries. And then we get other Lions clubs, and like I said, other organizations come. They'll help us do make shortcake, dip the strawberries. There's so many people that help us out. It's truly a community effort. Even though there are a lot of the heavy lifting is the Lions Club, the Mattituck Lions, we couldn't do it without all these other organizations. And actually, the Leos Club, there's a Mattituck Leos Club, which is the high school affiliate sponsored by the Mattituck Lions Club. They come and they help out big time on Holly Night. They wash all the buckets, they put all the buckets out, and then they disperse all of these strawberries throughout all the tables, and then they collect them and bring them back to our washing station. So they come and do that. Hampton Bays has a big Leo's club, and they bring anywhere from 10 to 20 or 25 kids every
Oh,
year
they have
to come and
shirts. We
help.
can recognize them.
Yeah.
As you're saying it, I'm remembering they have like neon, maybe it's green. I don't remember the color,
Yes.
but they
Yeah.
all had wear their shirts. And I'm like, I want to be part of that fun group.
Yeah, so they come every year. They're a huge help, and it's fantastic.
Well, from an event producer standpoint, I am always impressed with how much the Lions Club does and how well organized it is. The parking is, there's tons of people in the parking lot directing you where to go, and it is a very well run and organized event. So, bravo to you guys.
Well, we appreciate it, and it is, as we mentioned earlier, there is a full. It is a year-long process. So right after the festival, within you in July, we have a post-festival meeting where we all get together and we talk about what we thought went well and what we think we could do better. And then then we have a steering committee meeting that meets, I think, almost every month. And then the whole organization starts meeting in January as a group to discuss everything. But while that's happening, there's conversations going back and forth between the members all year long. So it is truly a year long process to make it happen. But as you started out, this is our 71st festival. So every year we refine it a little more. And I'm glad it comes across as running fairly smoothly. We try very
Well,
hard
because
every year
behind the
to make it
scenes is a
happen.
whole other,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
Tracy well
Yeah.
knows, behind the scenes is a whole other, but the guest experience you guys have certainly fine tuned over 70 years. And it continues to grow, and more things are
Yeah.
added, and,
Yep.
food and shopping, and there's so much. So let's jump into it. So it runs Wednesday, the 17th through Father's Day, the 21st, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So tell us a sampling of what to expect, unless you know the schedule for every day, because there's so much going on.
Well, I do happen to have a schedule in front of me, so and I can't remember. There's so much going on. But okay, so let's start with Wednesday. Wednesday is probably one of the more unique days because it is hulling night. So that's the night that everybody, as I mentioned, locals and people afar, volunteers come out starting around 5 o'clock to hull the berries. What does hulling berries mean? We take those pallets, I think we have about 7 or 8 pallets, thinking 10,000 berries per pallet. It's about 70 to 80,000 berries
Wow.
that need to be hulled, meaning we remove the green stems from
Yep.
it. So that's done with a straw, these special extra thick wide straws where
I know,
you
Tracy,
take the
you're a
berry,
fan of
put
those
the straw
straws.
through it, and
I
it
am.
falls right out. And
I was
then the
like,
berry,
who came up with this? This is amazing.
yeah, it is. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah. So all of the berries are hulled. We also started, I believe it's our fifth year this year, where we have the talent show. Where we had tryouts on this past Sunday. We narrowed it down to 6 acts. There's a 15 and below group and a 16 and above group. So essentially young adults to children and adults. And we have the 6 and 6, and we have a panel of judges, and they get up and they perform their acts. And then we have the judges who decide the winners, and we have first place and second place winners. First place winners in each category win $1,000. Second place in each category wins $500.
Wait a minute. I have to interrupt. Who does the judging? Because Tracy would be amazing at that. Because I mean, for some year, I think you
You're,
would enjoy that.
not only would I enjoy that, I'm like, wait, I'm trying out next year.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Okay,
Um,
nix the judging. I guess I can't be a judge then.
No, but our judges come from all over. We try to get a variety. So who we have this year, who's been our rock for the past 5 years, is Regina Calcaterra. She's a former attorney. She's a best-selling author, etched in sand about her and her family and her siblings that grew up throughout the foster system in Suffolk County. So she wrote a New York Times best-selling book about it. She's been a rock all 5 years. We've had teachers. This year we have Carolyn McDonald as a retired teacher. Justin, oh, I can't forget his last name. He actually works at the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then we have and the Strawberry Queen. We have the Strawberry Queen every
Yes.
year.
Oh my
He
God,
couldn't make it this
I have to
year.
say, every year, I mean, I've been coming for a few years. The young girl that's chosen, I am in awe of how they interact with the little kids, how they carry themselves. It is such a beautiful thing to watch because all the little girls, and I would say little kids, just are in awe and look up. And it's the
Yeah.
sweetest interaction between the kids and a young adult. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's a lot of fun, and the Queen is a good representation of us. She is in all the local parades. She helps out with Little Miss Mattituck during the Chamber of Commerce Street Fair. So she helps out, I believe, with the Kate Angels when some of their events.
And it's
So
usually a high school student, correct? That is
yes,
that
they have to
okay.
be. So currently, there have to be a resident of Southfield Town and either a sophomore or a junior in one of the local high schools, or I mean, of age, even if they're homeschooled, they can still join or go to a school like if they go to a private school like St. Anthony's, as long as they're sophomore, junior age and reside in Southfield Town, they can participate.
How many years, Tracy, before Tilly can participate?
You know what? My heart just sunk because I was like, we're in Riverhead
Oh,
Township.
that's okay. We'll make it happen in in Southhold
Because
right
Yeah,
I
away.
was like, Tilly literally would be ready to go today. She's your outfit
yeah,
today.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. So
Okay, so
anyway, getting back, so hulling night. So we hull the berries. The actually what we started last year, which is a lot of fun, is the School of Rock. There's one in Riverhead, one in
Yep.
Sayville, and one in Port Jefferson. They provided the entertainment last year leading up to the talent show and a little bit afterwards. They're coming back this year. Then we have, which is exciting this year for the first time, and with a 250-year anniversary of the U.S., we actually are going to do a military flyover thanks to the 106th Rescue
Wow.
Wing in West Hampton. Yeah,
Very cool.
what one of our newer members just retired from there, but he was able to arrange that, Glenn Weir, which is fantastic. Him and a couple other guys really helped make that happen. So that's going to happen roughly, weather permitting, 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
Right.
Right, and then so we'll go from Hulling. We'll have the entertainment with School of Rock. We have the military flyover at 7. Then we go to the talent show from right after that until it's done.
what time does Helling start?
5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
And the carnival is also open between 5 and 10. And as soon as we start getting berries from the hull berries, we have to get them washed, mashed. We're also going to start selling, I believe, the shortcake and chocolate covered strawberries and the alcohol free daiquiris
Where do
Wednesday.
after the strawberries get washed,
Yes.
where do they go to become something?
They're actually put into, so they get washed, put into barrels, and then we have a couple guys that do the mashing. So the strawberries are kept in a refrigerated truck. I
Okay.
believe it's Alan Glover's the one, just to give him a little plug, who's been donating that refrigerated truck to us for many years. They're kept in there, and the guys go in there and they mash the berries.
Is
Well,
it
there's
like
a
So
couple of
yeah,
there's
they have this masher. I trying to think of what it looks like.
I'm
It looks like
picturing
something
I
you.
Love
It looks like
Lucy.
Lucy.
something.
I love Lucy in the barrel. Yeah.
Yeah, not quite that bad. They're not stomping them with their
Well,
feet.
I know. Well, when we are hulling the berries, because Tracy and I have been there a
Yeah.
couple of years with the No for Life table, which we're doing again. So we invite anybody who wants to come join us. There are. I know you guys have like a couple of item mixers or machines that immediately strawberry daiquiris are made out of them.
Yes.
And served and used. So they get to use immediately.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, but they have to be mashed, and actually, what I was thinking, what does it look like? The masher? It looks like a mashed potato masher, only
Okay.
big. It's about this diameter,
Okay.
and get a couple of the strong guys. It's not easy. I've done it before, and it's not easy to do that, doing that for, I don't know how many barrels, how many dozens of
Yeah.
barrels they have to mash over the
And
weekend.
also then you have chocolate covered strawberries.
That's
Tracy, maybe
correct.
one of these years we might have to move to behind the table over there and
Yeah.
swirl the
Start doing that.
chocolate.
Yeah.
That sounds really fun. I don't know how
Yeah.
good I would be at it, but it sounds fun.
No,
We
and
have
that,
to get
no,
to
so, yeah.
we have to get to
Well,
a point where Tilly won't eat them as we're
Oh,
going.
oh, we
Yeah.
blame Tilly. Yeah, Tilly.
Should
Actually, I've never
should
eaten one at Helling. I should start doing that.
well,
yeah.
she won't eat the strawberry. Let's be
Oh,
real. She'd eat the chocolate.
oh, the chocolate.
I'll be honest though, after looking at a couple thousand berries,
Yes, you're
you,
done.
you don't feel like eating them as much.
Well, and
Yeah.
Stephen asked a question. Good morning, Stephen. Stephen asked a question if the berries are local, and it made me chuckle because the amount of berries that are used in the festival, there's no way the entire North Fork could grow that many. But I do believe
Yeah,
some of the local berries are for sale, correct?
that
So
is
you can
correct.
take home some local berries, but the bulk of the berries of the festival really can't be supported by local growth,
No.
right?
That is correct. And thank you for the question. It's an important question because people ask every year. So the berries that we use for the chocolate covered berries, the shortcake, the daiquiris, those are all, they have to be ordered months ahead of time in order to guarantee the supply. So as I mentioned, we have to get about 8 pallets worth of berries.
Yeah. Wow.
And because the season is variable, out here, we can't always guarantee the local supply for that. What we do use is we do buy local berries and get them for sale, and they're for sale at the exit. So when you're leaving the festival, we'll have fresh local berries there for sale. And I think historically, our primary supplier has been Latham Farms in Orient, but they're not the sole supplier. I think we use other ones, but I'm not exactly sure. But we do get them. We try to get them fresh every day when they're available.
I'm glad you mentioned the exit. So the berries get mashed and then they become shortcake or what or the various different things. Where can we get shortcake and all the stuff?
Okay, so it's all done under the big white tent. So you come in the entrance all the way to the back. You'll see the big white tent. That is our tent, the Lions tent. There's lots of tables under there, and you can buy all of the strawberry goods in the back there. I don't have the full list of what we're doing this year, but I'm sure it's similar to the past where we've had, in addition to the previously mentioned, the daiquiris, alcohol-free daiquiris, you call them smoothies,
Yeah.
the shortcake, the chocolate-covered strawberries. We also had, which has been a big hit the last couple of years, is strawberry crumb cake. We've had
Yeah.
strawberry themed cookies, strawberry pies. So there's a whole mix of strawberry products available. But we also sell all of those products at the exit.
Right.
So there's refrigerators up there, and they basically call us out back when they need them. We load everything up on a golf cart. Someone drives them up front, and we have everything available for sale up there too.
Okay,
Wow.
Rob, we are still only at Wednesday, and we're
Yeah.
almost at the end of our 30 minutes. So let's get to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What happens on those days?
Okay, so Thursday and Friday are pretty straightforward. Let's say we on Thursday we open at 5, we close at 10. Friday we open at 2 because schools are closed this year and a lot of people are off for Juneteenth. We normally don't open until 5. We're going to open at 2 o'clock this year, and we'll be open until 11. Both Thursday and Friday nights, there will be fireworks. I believe Thursday it's going to be at, oh, wait a minute. I think I have the schedule here. Do I have that? Um, you could double check all of the times on mattituckstrawberryfestival.com. On Thursday night, I believe 9:15, 9:30, somewhere around there. Fridays around 10:15 for the berries, for the
Fireworks.
fireworks. On Thursday, what's fun for all the Swifties out there, we have the Taylor Swift Experience by Almost Eras. I believe that is
Nice.
around 7:30 until fireworks, which is pretty exciting. On Friday, we have Southbound during the day, I think at 3 o'clock, and then at night We have, oh, wait a minute. Do I have that open too? I have too many things open. Fever Band is Friday night at 7:30. Now, Saturday's another exciting day. We're open from 11 to 11. Fireworks are at 10:30. But we have the Strawberry Queen. So we have Aqua Cherries, the entertainment. At 4 o'clock, we announced the new Strawberry Queen. And we actually, what we started a couple of years ago is we do a couple check presentations. So some of the benefactors from the Strawberry Festival actually will come to the festival and we present them with a check and they talk a little bit about their organizations and how the donations from the festival help them. So that's going to happen right around, maybe right before Strawberry Queen, which is a little before 4. Strawberry Queen is at 4. And then at 5 o'clock, we have the Strawberry Shortcake Eating Contest. And then at 7:30, we have American Girl, which is a tribute to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Cool.
Plus, on top of this, okay, now the carnival is going on the whole time.
Oh
So
yeah,
Thursday, Friday, and
we didn't even
Saturday,
mention that, like
we have the
rides and
carnival.
funnel cake and fried Oreos and all of that good
All the
stuff.
Yeah.
food. So we got the games, the rides, the craft vendors will be there. So all of that's going on. And then also on Saturday, we have a family entertainment area and we have a magician this year who's going to do 3 shows throughout Saturday afternoon.
So
Where is the
how did
family entertainment area?
That's a great question. I'm not even sure. I hardly get out from under the tent, so I don't even see it.
how
I
does
believe,
someone decide which day to come? Because there's just I feel like you need to just come back every day. There's something different
yeah.
every day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then Sunday. So Sunday, here's how we end how we end. Friday is Father's Day. We always end on Father's Day. So on Father's Day, we're open from 11 to 5. Dads get in free admission with a paid child, and they ride the rides for free with a paid child. So
Oh,
that
fun. That's
happens.
a nice
Everything
thing.
is still open. All the rides, the games, we have entertainment. We all the goods are for sale. We have the band Coverland is playing Sunday on the main stage, and then in the family entertainment area is Jester Jim, who I think has performed several times. It is always a big hit. So we have that going on. So you asked the question, how do you figure out which day to go? It's really what fits your schedule. No matter what day you go, there's something exciting for everybody.
And how much is it to get in? And
So, okay,
what is the price? How do you do the rides for people?
okay. So again, I would recommend you that everybody goes to check everything on MattituckStrawberryFestival.com. And you go down there, it's admission. So admission is free on Wednesday, on Holy Night. Every other day, it's $10 for children 5 and up, and less than under 5 years, it's free. The ride bracelets, it's pay one price. $30 on Wednesday. Thursday, it's $30. Friday, it's $35. But the bracelets will only be sold from 2 to 6 p.m. And then they're only valid until 8. After that, we're only going to be selling tickets. Same thing on Saturday. We're going to be selling bracelets from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and they're only valid till 7. After that, only tickets will be sold. That day, they're $40 for the pay one price. On Sunday, the ride bracelets are $35, pay one price, good all day from 5 to 11. And again, dads ride free with a paid child.
Okay.
Well, Steven has a
Yeah.
suggestion. I guess he wants to ride multiple times. He would like to know if you guys can start offering weekend passes. So they could just, I don't know if the weekend is Friday through Sunday, because on the North Fork, the weekend starts on Thursday, you know?
Yeah,
So,
no, it's tough. And honestly, what are they? Yeah, we tried passes. They don't always work well.
Okay.
For a number of reasons. It is something we have tried in the past, but um,
But even for people who don't ride, right? Like now, I mean, it's pretty reasonable to just come and enjoy the festivities because there's food trucks and there's
Yeah.
bands and
I
there's
think that that's what Steven's saying is like the entry. It
oh, the
should be the
weekend pass. I
weekend
see, I see.
pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
would come back for the fireworks and for the
yeah,
not so
yeah,
much, needing a weekend pass for the rides because after a couple of spins in that one that makes you go upside down, I think I'm done.
No,
yeah.
no, no. I'm personally not doing it. The people who like that stuff love it.
I know.
No, I can't do that anymore.
I love it, but I actually need someone to take Tilly on the rides this year because I can't
Oh,
go. All
take
right.
Tilly on the rides. No, 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 no.
Oh.
Sorry, I can take Tilly. No, I can take Tilly.
I need someone to take her on the
I'll
rides
take her
this year.
on the little truck that I took her last year. The little,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's such a great. I was going to say week long, but it's really like an extended weekend activity, and it's an event that everybody looks forward to all year.
Yeah, absolutely. It is great. And again, we have a lot of sponsors that help us out too. Our main sponsor is Stony Brook Medicine, so I'd be remiss if I didn't mention them. You could go on our website. There's lots of people that help support us along the way. And again, I want to reemphasize that this is a charity festival. So all of your proceeds, you can go, I believe we have a section on our site that shows all of the different charities that benefit from having this event. I mentioned some earlier, like another that come to mind. There was a summer STEM program at the air base that we've helped support. There's our Christmas Spirit, where we help local families in need. There's other events that take place around town. We work with the PTA at the Cutjog Elementary when they do their trunk or treat. And we go there and we supply hot dogs and popcorn and other treats. So there's a lot of the money, all the money raised does go to charity. And again, much of it stays right here on the North Fork and on Long Island.
That's
Well,
great to hear.
thank you, Rob, for pinch hitting. I know Dan had to back out at the last minute, but I will say you had more
Yes.
or as much information. So, I don't know. He's going to have a tough competition next year. Maybe you both will have to join us.
Well,
And you
actually,
brought
I had the position. I was publicity manager, and then he came into the club, and I'm like, "Here you go. You take
well,
it."
I'm just saying he never brought the air show to the podcast to let us know about it. So I'm just
The air
saying that's
show. This
the
is
air
new
show.
this year. This is new this year.
Well, thank you so much. We Tracy and I will be there at Hulling Night. So, like I said, anybody that wants to join us is welcome. Can people also donate to the Lions Club outside of this fundraiser, since you do continue to contribute to charities? Correct?
Yeah, they can. They can online. You could find our if you wanted to mail us a donation check. I mean, certainly, absolutely. Yep.
And speaking of supporting the North Fork Community Theater, which we just both Tracy and I went separately to the Anything Goes production, which was amazing. They are having their annual fundraising gala this Saturday, and they do still have tickets available for it. So if anybody wants to look at that, we'll add a link. Go support them, make a donation to them, because it's wonderful to have a local arts theater here that the community theater here that we can all enjoy.
See that, and that's another organization we support. We make donation to them every year.
Awesome,
So
awesome.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
love it, love it. Thank you so much again. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we will actually see you next Wednesday at Helling Night
All
before
right,
We'll
Friday.
be
we'll be
there.
there.
Thank
We'll
you.
be there.
Bye.
Can't
Thank you
wait.
so much for having me. Thank you for all you do for the North Fork. We
Thank
truly
you.
appreciate it.
Our
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
pleasure. Our pleasure.
Our
Thank you.
Okay.
pleasure.
Bye.